Why is that making it peak? I have no idea what happened. Sorry, guys. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, so Joe, if you upload those, I'll be able to see them, so I'm very interested to hear them. Joe, I'm trying to think about how I found your channel, because maybe I just stumbled across it. Actually, I think we may have a mutual friend. Yeah, I don't really want to share those details actually, but yeah, I remember now. Yeah, that's right. Someone I met like 10 years ago. Okay, I'm actually surprised you know. Okay, cool. Yeah, say no more, I guess. Maybe we're in the same circles. That would be cool. Hi, Jupe. I think I remember you, Jupe. Oh, Joe, I have a fretless instrument. Let me show you it quick. Actually, Joe, are you interested in different percussions of the world? Because I have some. I have one of these. Do you know what this is? No, it needs tuning. It's a Punjabi. It's called a dad. I can't play it very well, but you like squeeze the strings and it changes the pitch. But I need to loosen the strings because this pitch is too high. But you can. Yeah. I also have Kanjira, which is from South India. I can't play it very well because it's one of the hardest instruments to play. I can do like basic rhythms. I want to go really fast, but I can't. Like, it sounds like shit. But it just has like one little set of cymbals, rather than like a tambourine which has loads. Like I've made myself what I like to call a baby kanjira. So my partner bought me this like toy tambourine, and like when she gave it to me I was like okay. But then I actually played it and I thought it sounded quite good. Like it's very snappy and responsive and it has a nice resonance to it. But I found the cymbals were too much, so I've actually taped them down except one set. And that's why I consider it like a baby kanjira. It sounds like an Arabic rick. I think I've seen one of those. Let me look it up. Oh yeah, it's basically like a tambourine, but like that one has really big cymbals, isn't it? I want to be able to go like really fast. And I have a djembe and a set of bongos, you know what they are. So I'm going to show you my fretless now. I haven't played it for a long time, so if it makes a sound, I use it. Well, that's music, isn't it? Organised sound. There we go. So this wasn't originally made as a fretless. It had frets, but someone else pulled the frets out, filled in the gap. But then they didn't really treat the wood, so it's still kind of a typical wood. I don't know what it's made of. It's a cheap guitar, but it means it has very bad sustain. So getting the intonation is so hard for me because I'm used to having the frets take care of it, you know. But you have to be super duper precise, because otherwise it sounds like really flat or sharp, or you know. So I have it tuned down quite low right now. I think it's D flat standard. All I can do is my shitty blues licks. I don't know how to do like authentic, you know, like Balkan or whatever, like Arab music, you know. The only like sort of Araby that just oud things, yes. They do that kind of thing. I've heard that in I think it's like Balkan music. And then they'll do like the quarter tones. So like instead of maybe like but I just want to like do my shitty rock stuff, you know. It's really hard because it has super duper heavy strings. Oh, Pulvart's leaving. I'm really glad you subbed, and I'll check out your stuff as well. I've got it in my tab, so yeah, it was nice to meet you. Feel free to like check out some vids. If you like Eric Johnson, there's plenty of stuff on my channel for you to enjoy, hopefully. So maybe I'll catch you again. And yeah, Joe, I'd love to work on stuff because I want to get back into composing. So I've had a long dry spell. So maybe we can work something out. Maybe, I don't know how that would work, but I would really like that. Oh, you'll be back. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. I'm trying to stay up till midnight because I want to meet my friend online. It's 11:15 for me right now. I'm going to try it with the fuzz. Oh, it's really noisy. Can you hear that? That's really noisy. I think it's the guitar. Sounds like a saxophone. Yeah. It's a little sour. That sounds cool. Alright. So yeah, those are all my... Well, they're not all my guitars, I've got more, but those are like the interesting ones. I'm gonna go back to my strap. So, yeah, like, as I was saying, I haven't learned any new Eric Johnson for a long time. I've just been learning Matthias E. Eklund stuff. What was I gonna say? And also REO Speedwagon, because I got into them a couple years ago and I've become really obsessed. I think because I just always listen to really complex music, having something really different and more kind of accessible and simple is so refreshing. Yeah. That's a lick I do play quite often. It's from he uses it in Righteous and also Western Flyer. So if you're in, say you're in E, you sort of think about second shape, pentatonic, and you ascend. But you sort of do a triad. I like Steve Reich. Yeah, he does some very cool things. But it's very like, oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this. It sounds so pretentious, but it's very like Western. Oh, I just said it. Oh, but no, definitely some cool rhythm stuff. I'm not. I haven't listened to a lot of stuff. But yeah, I love the idea of like these repeating patterns that go out of phase and then come back in phase, and they're like these individual parts in their own right, but then when you put them together it sort of becomes something new, which I know sounds kind of obvious, but no, I know that it's just because like I've been really focused on Carnatic music recently, and their approach to rhythm is like just like nothing I've ever come across in like Western music. It wasn't like an insult, it was just like because I grew up with Western music, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, Steve Reich's really cool. But like someone I talk about a lot is Matthias Eklund, who's Swedish, but he incorporates a lot of Carnatic rhythm stuff to his playing. Electric counterpoint. I mean, maybe I've heard that. I don't, maybe, probably. Like I said, I'm not like a huge fan. I'm not really familiar with all his works. But no, like it's really cool. It's like very cool. I'm just coming across really snooty and snobby now, aren't I? Yeah, I imagine for the oud you need different foundations. Yeah. There's a where I live in my city, there's a Hobgoblin music store, and they have ouds all the time. I don't need it. Like, they're very cool instruments, but I've got so much shit already. I just know I'll buy it and like be really excited initially, and then I'll put it down and just not play it again, Joe says, different paths to the same thing. It's so deep. Whoa, man, it's like... Oh my god, you've built instruments that have ended up in... Wow, that's so awesome. I bought my Kanjira from Hobgoblin. I got it for like £50, which is pretty cheap for a Kanjira. And I've sold them a few things as well. I used to have an accordion, which I got when I was a teenager, and then I I needed the money, so I sold. I got like 900 quid for it. So anyway, Daniel Horner, hi, welcome. Is your humbucker split? Yeah, it's split, and I pretty much only use it as a single, which it's on right now. Let me try that again. But if you push a button, it's the volume. It has a button in the middle. That makes it go to a humbucker. It's really cool. Like, it sounds really nice. You can get some nice jazz. I don't play jazz. Without the grits, but yeah, you can get cool jazz tones. But it's like 99% in the single coil position, because I love single coils. Yeah. Daniel, what brought you to my stream? Maybe it just showed up in your recommended? Maybe you're a subscriber, I'm not sure. This is a TC Electronic Vortex, and I love this swishy sound. So dreamy. So yeah, Daniel, what are you learning right now? If you're a musician. What am I learning? Do you know Letter from Home by Pat Metheny? It's the one that goes like it's gonna sound really bad. But hold on, let me switch amps. It'll sound much nicer. Everyone scream at me. There we go. Oh, you saw my Mountain Medley video. Oh, so there was the it was the Eric Johnson Clean Tone medley, but it ended with Mountain Medley because I love that piece so much. Oh, so beautiful. What was I saying? Yeah, Letter from Home by Pat Metheny. I haven't learned the whole thing yet. Something like that. Oh no. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the Eric Johnson Clean Tone medley, it starts off with a Trail of Tears, doesn't it? Those beginning harmonics, I flubbed them on the video, but they're so difficult because the correct position is so narrow. Because obviously the higher up you get, the closer the notes get together. See? Yeah, it's there. It's God, I can't remember. It's been so long. Something like that. That's it. And then fuck. How does it go? Can't remember. Yeah, so that's Eric Johnson. A few years ago I made a medley of his music. And it's like my biggest video on my channel, and it's what got me like probably 700 subscribers. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I had maybe 200 or 300 before I made it, and then when I made it, it just shot up to like 1,000. Eric Johnson's pretty popular in the guitar community. So I do Trail of Tears. And it goes into my absolute favourite Eric Johnson piece of all time, 40 Mile Town. Man, these chords are so tough. How does it go? I think it goes. It took quite a few takes to do that medley. And there are still a few flubs, but like, who cares? It's tough stuff, you know? Like, the freaking, like, stretches. Like, I've got quite small hands, so... then I go into Venus style? I don't know why I'm asking, I should know that. How does it go? I can't remember it. Anyway, yeah, and then Malta medley. So yeah, that's that. I don't know what to do now. I don't know how to entertain people. What I did think about doing was doing another Eric Johnson medley, but not a clean tone medley, like not giving myself that limitation. So I you know, I'd have both amps running with a huge variety of tones. Like maybe start off with friends. Like, I'm not gonna pick all the most popular ones. I want to pick like the ones I really love. Because otherwise, I'm not gonna finish it. Cause, you know, I have to really want it. So I'd start off with Friends, like the live version. You know, he always starts with that riff that goes. And then. How's it go? Yeah. And then like maybe Off My Mind. Yeah. I'm really tired. I really want to meet my friend. I haven't seen her for ages. So Joe, do you ever like play live or do concerts or open mics or something? Daniel Horner bought EJ's Tones years ago. Haven't hooked ever since. Oh, Tones. Like sometimes I think it's my favourite Eric Johnson album, but then I listen to like Avaya Musicom and Venus R and I think, oh, I can't decide. I mean, it doesn't matter. I love them all. Tones is really special though. Oh sweet, you do concerts. I've had several this year. Oh, that's neat. Another one in December. Thing is, like, London is so far away from me and I hate travelling. If it was like closer, I would definitely go because I would love to hear that. Whoops. But yeah, Zap is another good one, isn't it? Wait. This is never in tune. The hardest thing about Zap is that intro, like, shred. But you can't not do it. If I just, like, started it with, like... Let me try that again. That would be so weird, like, it needs that shred at the beginning. Something like that. I've sort of come up with my own version. It's not quite, like, note for note the same. Oh, it's like the equivalent of a tongue twister for your fingers. With Eric, it's just like second nature, I guess. Daniel, have you seen the Austin City Limits performance? I'm guessing you have, because that's like his biggest live performance. It's like it's gotta be, because he is absolutely on fire. And I think that period of Eric is probably most people's favorite, because it's just before Avaya Musicom. He plays a lot of the Avaya Musicom tracks. Oh. This is what practicing looks like. It's pretty. It's not very glamorous, is it? I can never get the rhythm right on that little lick. Yeah. That was a bit better. I was wrong, I meant Avaya Musicom. Yeah, I mean, that's like his most... I think that's his most sort of successful record and probably the most popular amongst the fans. Saw ACL many times, yeah, it's incredible. Tried to learn what I could. Yeah, it's not like super easy, and it's only recently that more like resources have come out for learning Eric Johnson. A lot of his playing was kind of a mystery for a long time. I think like one of the biggest things for me to like get Eric's sound is tone is like so important, like gear. People say like it's in the fingers, like yes, but the gear can kind of control the way you play. So if I were to like plug into like Zakk Wylde's rig or something, I wouldn't play the same as I'm playing right now. I would just naturally change because his tone is like very like high, super duper high gain, aggressive metal kind of tone. And Eric's is quite sort of, it's high gain but it's very smooth and it's very sort of delicate. Right? It's sort of like a flower. But like Zakk Wylde is like just fucking made of iron. So yeah, like you want like a soft, delicate tone with not very much treble, and then the way you pick the note is like super important. Like it's hard to explain, but like when I sort of visualize what I'm doing, it's like when you skim a rock in water and it goes like, it's not going boosh, 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 boosh. It's like barely skimming the surface, you know? Like I feel like I'm barely picking the note. Oh, Song for George. I actually recorded that for my school music course. It would have been what we call GCSE. I don't know where you're from, but we have GCSEs in England, in the UK, and it's like age 16. Yeah, I think I would have recorded it on electric guitar, and I played it like really fast because whenever I was like recording, I was so nervous. And when I was nervous, I would just do everything twice as fast. So it probably sounded horrible, but I remember you had to drop the E strings down to a D, and that was it, wasn't it? Boom, da-dum, da-dum, bum, bum. I don't know. I choke way up on the tip to get smoother. I don't really know what you mean by that. You choke way up on the tip. I mean, that sounds a little, but yeah. So like for me, like I said, it's like a rock skimming on water. Like I don't sort of dig in really hard, and the pick is like barely moving. And like just small things like vibrato and like the way he does lead stuff can be very vocal. So bending the notes just slightly out of key, but in like a tasteful way. So instead of like that's very sort of accurate. But the way Eric would do it, and a lot of blues players they would like vocalize it and like sharp or flat the notes, sort of. It's mostly the third and fourth intervals. I love that artificial. Well, it's not artificial harmonic. It's the 12 frets up octave harmonic where you hover over with the ring finger, first finger, and you pluck it where the harmonic would be. He does it in what's it called? East West. The then he goes. So cool. And you don't have to just do the octave up. You could go in between and do like the fifth or the octave up. Obviously, it gets a bit tricky. It's super duper high. I wonder if my friend's on him. Any messages? Yeah. So, upcoming videos, what I'm really hoping for is I want to start making my own music. So I've got a bunch of ideas. I've had a long dry spell and I've been struggling with some personal issues as well. I mean, it sounds like I'm just making up excuses, but I really need to clean this room. This room is very like dusty and dirty, and I haven't cleaned it for a long, long time. And it's not a very like creative room when I'm in here. Pick edges. So I don't do that. I use Jazz 3, Dunlop Jazz 3, and I find that that's amazing. I don't make any alterations to it. No burrs. I mean, it feels kind of rough, but I've had this pick for a long time. So I find Jazz 3 works really great. It's small. I recommend a small, thicker pick. And then when you play, you want to play like with a tiny bit sticking out, rather than like a big long floppy bit. because it flops around and you lose precision. Like when I hold the pick, I hold it really high up, so there's like not even like half. It's like half a centimeter sticking out, and then it's in the wrist and in the arm a bit, like very precise, you know. That's all I can recommend, and just practice every day and enjoy it. Oh, I'd be a lousy guitar teacher. Everyone keeps telling me to teach guitar, but like I wouldn't know the first thing. Did you Daniel says, I like to smooth them on the floor carpet. Okay, well you do you, you know, if you think it helps then that's great. What was I gonna say? Like we had snow. We're in the UK in the south and we never have snow, but we had snow a couple of days ago. Or was it yesterday? Just out of the blue, just snow. I don't know if you had it in London, Joe, but I'm in Hampshire and we had like a fuckload of it. It's all melted now because it's not cold enough. Alright. So as I was saying, I need to upload some shit. And do an Eric Johnson video. You know what I've done? I've got yeah, it does seem it's gone now. Yeah, I need to do that shit because it's all very cluttered in here and it's not very like creative. I don't feel very inspired when I come in here because it's all messy and dirty and bleh. I just find it hard to get things done at the moment, but I need to just like do it. Because if I can have a room where it's inspiring and creative and I feel good in here, then I'll want to do it. Because even like I have a MIDI keyboard, but it's never ready to go. It's always just sitting here. Because I don't have the space right now. It's just not a spontaneous creative space. That's what I need to do. But yeah, I produced and recorded Off My Mind by Eric Johnson, and I had my friends do the vocals, two of my friends actually, and they did an amazing job. And all I need to do now is record a guitar playthrough with a video, because I want to do it in like one long take, and then like mix it, which I'm really dreading because I'm so shit at mixing, and I need to get some help from someone. But that would be like a really fun video, and it's like an extended version. I have an extra solo, and I sort of channel some slightly Highlandrons-esque vibes as well, because that's another amazing song. Yeah, I just gotta get my shit together and do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I think my friend's gonna be online. But yeah, I'm really glad you guys stopped by. I was kind of worried no one would come. I'll probably do a stream later next week where I actually have my mic set up and I'll be playing with tracks like I did before. Yeah. Anyway, lovely to meet you, and I hope to see you again.